Okay, so welcome back to uh this game.
Hey, Claude. Yes, welcome to our playthrough of our us visiting our nice, friendly neighbors, and we're here to go and give them hugs and smooches.
Yeah, Clan, of course, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Hey, Claude. Yes, no Resident Evil. Yeah, our residents are very, very nice and friendly. They love us, and they go ahead and give us apple pie whenever they bake one.
Yeah, Clan, I wish. That's not even like that's fake. Like whoever does that. Like whoever lives in a neighborhood like that, well, where do you live?
Could you imagine? I mean, the thing is that like I feel kind of bad because I feel like that might still be a thing,
Well,
but
I think that probably is a very real thing. It's just the fact I think the matter is the fact that we both live in city areas, like urban areas. And also it's because we don't live in like super like rich, like nice neighborhoods, I guess.
yeah. Um, a part of me wants like disagree in regards to the rich part because like I've definitely been to some areas where it may not be as well off, but you can sense the community, you can sense the togetherness. Um, but yeah, definitely we're much well, I mean, especially because of what's going on with the virus, everyone's like um there's a separation for sure. But even before the virus, we were all like a little disconnected.
Hmm. Well, yeah, of course, and I think that's again like I mentioned. I'm pretty sure if you, well, yeah, I think you're right. Like on the, it doesn't have to be a rich community or anything, but I do feel like in general it probably is more likely in places like that, or
Hmm.
maybe not. I don't know. Wait, there's a tiny hole here. Let's see. There's nothing. I was just checking in case if it was like maybe it was like a little window to find the emblem or gem or something. Um, Man, this place looks super nice. Like this, if you just like look up here, it looks super nice. It's like the, I think it's like a hole in the ceiling. Um, and there's just like so much light coming out of it. It looks like a sun.
Yeah, yes.
I wonder how
Um,
dark it is when it's night here.
no, no.
I mean, I guess that's why
Um,
they have so much fire.
yeah, yes, total darkness is
Oh,
oh,
whoops.
oh. Hey, look, Cloud. He's the person's already up and ready to grace the morning. Oh no, he said he thinks to fire.
Okay,
Ah,
so why can't I have powers like that?
Cloud.
Hey, you didn't see that? He just exploded.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
sorry
guy
about
right
that.
there. He just exploded.
Oh, the poor guy.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna come
Um,
say hi to us.
yeah, Cloud. This person is embracing the powers of God.
Like that. I think this is like the most ridiculous that they made like in a Resident Evil game. But I think Resident Evil 4 had a lot of really, really ridiculous things, like the giant moving statue. That was also really ridiculous. So,
Mm-hmm.
this is on that same level, I think, where it's like, yes, giant light laser beam from the sunlight or something. It is pretty cool though.
Okay, but yes, it's still very nice, and just like a lot of places are definitely very like yes, the sun. How we must go and worship before it scorches our eyeballs. But yeah, it's very nice that they incorporate it into this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I wonder. I wonder actually because I wonder what happened to all those kinds of religions from way back then. Oh, I missed. I thought he still flinched. That was kind of funny.
Up high. What?
um, but I was wondering because there used to be a lot of like religions like way back then that had to do with like oh like let's like the moon god and like the sun god and stuff like that. I wonder. I'm pretty sure those are still things in different places around the world, but I wonder why those kinds of things were not like they're not as huge and like I guess like not as popular or something as like say like Christianity or whatever or like Catholicism.
Mhm. Okay. Um,
Well,
I
actually, I think I probably know why. It's probably just
yeah.
because yeah, it's because they like started like trying to erase every other religion and replacing it with those two in particular.
Okay. Because yeah, the worshiping like celestial bodies is actually quite common. Um, But yeah, like once people go ahead and start like fighting over
Like that.
religions, so they'll try to burn history and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it is kind of unfortunate, but I'm glad that a lot of things like that can still technically be like kept alive in like culture and people still know about them and all.
Hmm. Yeah, glad yes. Also, real quick, because I think I heard a fine gentleman going, ah, woo, 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 woo."
Um. Oh,
There you go.
wait, where? Oh yeah, they're coming.
Hi.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, dear Lord. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, but I exploded all.
Hey, glad yes, you exploded all of them.
Oh, wait, did I hit you? Oh no, that guy hit you.
Yeah, glad. Oh, thank you, thank you. Ow.
Oh, whoops.
I'm going to move out of your way. I forget that you recently got the grenade launcher and you're getting used to the new magic powers that you have.
Yeah, did he just die? Oh, that was fast.
Yay, Cloudy just flopped on his back.
I
Pulled the Tom and Jerry.
I didn't know that the grenade launcher was actually that strong.
Hmm.
I guess you can't upgrade it though, so it kind of makes sense.
Hmm. Yay, Cloudy, yes. Yes, you now have the power of magics in the form of explosions.
Yeah, that. Actually, that kind of reminds me, like, I do still look forward to playing Skyrim.
Hmm.
With you watching and stuff. I wish that you could play with me, but it's not possible. um, yeah, it's yes, it'll take a while, but eventually I'll get like the fireball magic, and then I'm gonna like destroy everyone. I gotta be careful. um,
Yay, Cloud. And
where
then,
do
yes,
you?
you can show me the wonders of cheese wheels.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna get to see me like steal everything from like their houses and stuff, because and that takes like an entire play session because because I remember sometimes like you just go into someone sometimes you just go into someone's like house, and because like almost everyone's house is like modeled and like there's a ton of like random things you could like grab. Um, I remember so many situations where I just like took like an entire hour just like literally just stealing things from their house.
Hmm. Well, Cloud, yes, you're collecting lots of loot. Uh, yes, you're thieving.
But also because like it's really easy to like I think that's like one of because there's not that much like morality I guess in that game. Why do you think how many times did you get hit by them?
I can't
uh
hear the sounds every so often.
oh okay. And I don't have any more things. Let's go over here back.
Uh,
Like
wait,
uh, you
oh,
go
here it comes.
okay right here. You just stay here because you literally can't do anything right.
Where am I going?
No,
Oh
you're
no.
gonna get hit again.
Where? Oh no. I
I
don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Just saying, but I think it's gonna reset your health, so you'll be fine again.
Why, Claude? Yes, I'm going to go and get my life back after the sun took it away from me.
Yeah. Um. I lost a lot of ammo, so hold on.
What you need?
No, it's fine. I just need to refuel on that real quick.
Okay. Do you need any more rounds, or?
No, I think it's fine for now. Um,
Alrighty.
why do you only have a handgun and sniper though?
Yay, Claude, because these are my favorite weapons. Oh, here I go.
Nice. Do you need to like put your volume higher or something?
No, because the thing is, like, I can hear it, but I'm not sure. I'm having some trouble, like, I
It
guess, recognizing.
it's a bit of a rhythm, yeah. You can just see because it takes a while. Like, see, you see right there, and then you run exactly right afterwards.
Oh, it's because there's multiple around here.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Basically,
I think that's what's.
wherever there's light, you can't walk through it, carefully.
Why, Claude? Yes, it's like Mufasa said. Everything the light touches, burns to a crisp.
Is that's not what he said?
Hey, Claude. Yes, he definitely said that. And Simba was just like, "Oh, never mind. I'm never going outside ever again."
Oh, whoops! I almost got hit myself. Um, well, there's more people here. You need to heal those. So I do have one, I think. So I may as well use it.
Oh, hi. Hello. Goodbye.
There's a gem right here. Where is it? It's right here. I think that it's a Sephiroth.
Hey, Clyde, yes. And it's a gem with very nice hair. It has a little meat wig.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel bad just because of the fact that these people are coming in with spears and like shields and stuff like that, and we're over here just with like guns, just straight up guns to the fight.
Well, yeah, of course, but it's kind of the how most Resident Evil games are.
Well, yeah, Cloud, but it's not a fair fight. Like they work so hard on all these weapons, and we're just over here just being like, "Oh, look at you," and then just, ah, dang it, I didn't even make it cool.
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
think.
hi.
Oh, there's people behind you. Wait, where are these people coming from? We should like back off or something. There's like way too many people here.
Goodbye to you. Oh.
Right, then I guess this is the you're dying episode.
Yeah, Cloud.
I think I did that to you this time. I think that's why you're
Yeah.
not dying.
Yeah, Cloud, you're
Okay,
harming me.
just come over here for a bit, because you have.
Hey, but there's money over here.
We'll grab it in a bit. You need to heal. You have red and the green.
Hey, Clyde. I hear more
I
sounds.
think yeah. I'll... Nathan,
Oh,
where?
happened again.
Where? Who hit you?
Somebody's attacking from above.
Oh, where? Let me see.
I'll catch them. Let's see, where are they?
Oh, I see.
And
Why that is... Oh, okay. Wait, how did he explode?
I went ahead and shot his explosion, so it just exploded in his face. So, hooray!
Yeah, now you combine.
Combine.
Red and green. You have both.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, because I give it to you. That's it.
Hey, Clyde.
There's another herb here, not just in case for later.
Hey, Clyde, come over here so I can go ahead and spray this in your eyeballs.
Nice. That sounds terrible. Well, I think it's. I think that was a lion.
Hey, Clyde. One of them was the sea emblem, and the other one was the lion emblem. So Earth emblems. So we have alligator and lion.
This does look kind of nice. I don't know what it is.
It does once you look up.
Oh, there's a giant skeleton skull.
Yeah,
It still looks
Clyde, it's
nice
a burning
though.
hand. Yeah.
I think is that like lava? It's glowing. Because I don't know.
Part where there's.
Because I don't know if that's water, or if it's supposed to be like lava.
No, that's fire, and then what's coming out is water, because you can see it trickling down like a fountain.
That doesn't make sense. Because the water is literally coming out from where the fire is.
I'm assuming that they're trying to put into a mix of like the four elements. So you have something that's made out of like wood or some sort of stone. I can't tell because of the texture, but it looks like it's something.
Well, this
like
one
a
was
stone.
earth, apparently.
Yeah, and then you have the fire and the water, and then you have the air that blows in this cave. So, yeah, Clyde, they're trying to become the Avatar.
Right then. I wonder why it was always those particularly four elements, and why it wasn't like I don't know, like plants
Oh,
or like light.
Mhm.
Well, I guess because I'm guessing. Well, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm guessing because like fire was usually considered like light, I guess. So because I saw the sun, it was like, oh, it's made of fire, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, Clyde. Because I mean, everything else, especially when it comes to like plants, is like it basically trickles down to earth because that's where it comes from. Uh-oh. Hey, Clyde, I'm learning.
Okay, glad you're a master. I'm at it now.
But yes. I want to go this way. Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
And I was I was gonna tell you, but I didn't. I wasn't so sure it was gonna come exactly with that. You went ahead too suddenly. That's why. Um. So which area did we miss? We missed one area.
Mhm. We normally go to places on the left, so I'm assuming the right.
Yeah, that's where we came from though. But I guess we'll try again anyway.
Okay. Or do you want to split up?
No, I think that would be a bad idea.
Hey, good. I can take care of myself.
Well, I mean, oh
Oh
whoops.
dear. Hey, Cloud, you done goofed for once.
Nick, that's not true. That didn't happen at all.
Yay, Cloud, you went ahead and decided to go and take an extreme suntan. That's what happened.
Nick, that sounds very terrible. That sounds like super uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, that's what people go ahead and do whenever they're going into like those tanning beds. They just lie there naked and then they're just like with their bodies.
Yeah, but like that's bad for you too, isn't it? Something?
Of course, yeah, because it definitely like increases the chances of like,
Oh,
oh,
whoops. I
what, Cloud?
didn't I didn't know it was gonna come all the way over here. Uh let's go right here. We'll jump down. Where are we jumping?
We're
I
kind
think
of going back to the beginning.
yeah, I don't even have the map up. How do I take it out again? R? Oh yeah.
R. Uh-huh.
No wonder I forgot there's a map.
Okay.
Should have been looking at
Part of
that.
me feels like we should be going towards the light.
I think so, yeah. There's some place up ahead that we haven't been to, I think.
Why, Cloud? Yes, it sounds like we're embracing death.
I think that the light hasn't like. I think that what did you get hit again by the by the beam?
Yay, Cloud, yes. Yay,
I
Cloud,
need
of
to
course,
hit it.
because Yay, Cloud, I'm the Sun Koopa.
Oh
You're
whoops! Now
the...
I got hitting. We probably well, I mean, we needed to use the thing, but I wasn't expecting us to get hit this much by the things.
Mhm. Yay, Cloud. So I'm actually a bit concerned because I'm at this point I am actually not sure which way the last one is.
Mm,
I
I
think I
mean,
might see it, but
see, I don't have a sniper, so I can't check for sure.
I'm probably gonna get hit right now. No, I actually made it. Very good. Oh,
Oh, I
hey,
think I
you're
remember
here.
now. Hey, but yes, hello. Wait, what's this? More gun ammo. I think we need to do like a hoppy hop somewhere, but I forgot where.
Yeah,
Like
let's see.
you need to toss me over like a gap somewhere, but I forgot where.
Okay. Um,
Oh, whoops.
oh, I'm coming.
Uh, yes, thank you.
Hey,
Let's
Cloud,
wait.
I
Don't
got you.
don't go yet. Because this one's kind of weird. We have to wait a little bit more, because there's two of them.
Okay.
Uh,
So
so
there's this bridge that obviously connects to this side, but that might be the exit itself.
yeah, just come though. I'm pretty sure we have to, because we didn't. We were going over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over there. Wait, come back, come back. No,
Oh, I thought it wasn't gonna.
yeah, I told you there's two of them. You go ahead, because this little area is kind of weird. So, because
Okay.
the pattern for
Get
this
rid of
one's
it.
kind of weirder.
Yes, it goes twice.
Yeah, sometimes it only goes once, sometimes it goes twice.
Uh, why, Cloud? You narrowly dodged it.
Yeah,
Oh, I.
right?
Okay. Checkpoint.
Wait, don't go yet, because I'm not there yet.
Okay, okay.
That was a
Why,
bad
Cloud?
idea.
If you make it all the way over here, I have a green herb for you.
Okay, good. We're gonna probably need. Never mind. Yes, we need it.
Why, Cloud? Okay, let's run.
It's funny that like the worst enemy to us in this game is just like
Sunlight.
the like a little pattern. Like the easiest thing to. It's not the easiest thing to avoid, but it's like very predictable, I guess.
Yay, Cloud, yes. We're having trouble with our rhythm.
Even though I am very good at rhythm games. Oh yeah, so this is where we have to jump. Well, I have to jump.
All Alrighty, Clyde, I'm going to launch you over there. Goodbye.
But yes, now I'm gonna
Yep.
destroy everyone.
um,
Oh,
why, Clyde? The guy flew.
yeah, I gave me an herb. That's good. I'm just gonna wait. I'll let them come to me.
You kind of like sound like the burger. It's just like, give me an herb.
Wait, the burger?
Yeah, Clyde, you never seen the burger?
No.
Yeah, Clyde, it's like, give me the potato. Give me the ham. And it's like, oh.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Clyde, yes, I'll send you a silly old meme that came out like in... it's actually quite old at this point. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's old.
Okay, is there more people behind me?
Um,
Oh, there's that guy.
yeah, he's on his way over there.
Wait, where is he going?
You're going close to him. I know that much.
Well, yeah, but he went like the other way. Right? That was Sky Emblem. The Fire Emblem.
Oh, he's over here on my side. Hi.
Oh, he jumped down, yeah. Is there anything I miss? Let me check. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. I think that.
Sorry, Captain, you're gonna hurt me with this, so I need to put an end to you. Oh, hi. Thank you.
Wait, that. Did you like max upgrade your handgun or something?
Because the damage or because of the ammo?
Because of the damage.
Cut, yes. I have a very, very effective handgun.
Okay.
Cut, that's why I only have a few weapons on me.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I think we could go this way, actually. Oh, never mind. I don't want to. Well, I'm gonna go this way anyway, because I think it's kind of easier.
Why, Clyde? I've decided to go ahead and do the hard path. I've decided for death.
Well, I think you already went through it, so it's fine.
Yeah, Clyde. I'm gonna try to beat you to it, though.
Well, now you play, you're cheating, because I technically went through a slower path.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. No, you.
Oh,
I
did get here first. Yeah,
no,
I got here first.
You're lucky I don't have an egg on me.
I like this door. It's kind of cool. I wonder if there's any doors like this in reality.
Actually, yeah. Let me take a look real quick.
Well, yeah. It's like, how does that even work?
Yeah. They have a rail system on the sides.
Yeah, but because like Resident Evil games have so many weird, like intricate, like weird door designs and stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, you have to put like these plates, and then suddenly it'll like start working or something. Also, this place looks really cool. It looks like I wanna make one of my houses in Animal Crossing look like this.
I thought you were just gonna say like your normal house was just gonna look like this, and we're just like, wow, we're going for something very affluent. So, yeah, Clyde, yes, big dreams.
Well, I mean, the real house. I mean, that would be pretty cool. But why you thought? What is that? Why you thought it's a diamond?
I've given you a gift.
I thought it's a diamond. I thought let's look at the painting. What is it? It's people. And are they blowing something? They're blowing air. Those are their arms.
The direction that this is blowing from their mouths. Hey, Clyde. Oh, I hear a voice.
Really?
I heard somebody growling.
It's maybe on the other side, because I don't think there's any bad guys around here.
Yeah. So, okay. I guess we'll have to go and get ready for that in a little bit. I'm looking at the design of the door frame. There's not really a whole lot. What is that at the bottom of their feet?
Where?
These circles.
I don't know.
They look like spaghetti-o rings. Like somebody went ahead and just dropped a bunch of them. They're just walking around the tomato sauce.
I thought I think it's just like a design thing or something, like a style thing. Or maybe it's like clouds or something.
Because I mean, if you look at this part, the lines that are between their legs, it kind of looks like, I don't know if I can say like it looks like water, if it looks like sand, but it's a very weird design, and the very fact that those circles are around them is like I've never seen anything like that. Like for example, if somebody were to be walking in a pond, sometimes people will go and draw like circles with like a triangle them, and it's like, oh, they're walking in a pond with lily pads. But in this case, I don't
Hmm.
recognize any of this.
Okay, I'm not too sure. It's very abstract.
Yeah, God.
I thought she said hurry
I'm
up.
okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to appreciate the fine art of this culture.
Yeah, thought me too. I didn't even press it. Uh, she said it herself.
um. All right.
I thought, look, we get to look at more paintings. I like
Yeah.
there's a spider. I'm not gonna kill it though. No, you thought. No, you
And I did it
thought.
for you. There you
No, you thought that's well. It gave us gold.
go.
I don't know
Yeah, that
why.
squish a bucket, 100 gold.
Well, it was 50.
Oh my,
I
this
thought it.
is a lot more detailed.
Yeah, I wonder if this is like a real like mural or something in reality, or if they just like literally made all this up.
Hmm.
Because it
There's the sun up there.
because it is very like detailed. It would be interesting if they actually made it up, but it would also be pretty cool if they actually like brought it from reality or something.
Yeah, this is the most detailed that I've seen, but also the design around this sun, it's way more different than all the other things that we've seen regarding art. Because this one, I honestly can't say like what it is, and I'm probably wrong, but it reminds me more of a European kind of thing, especially all these like spikes. We haven't seen any of this in any other
Hmm.
um of the things.
I guess that is kind of true, actually. Now that I think about it, so maybe
Yeah,
this
but
is like made up, or I don't know. Maybe
it
it is.
it
So.
couldn't be. Well, I mean, yeah, like I'm pretty sure, like I mean, it's a game, obviously, but like how it relates to the story, because I mean, if you look at this, it's two different creatures, and it looks like they have two legs and two arms, but I mean, the way that their backs are,
Um,
reminds me kind of like a centipede or a millipede, and it's like,
yeah.
aren't Las Plagas supposed to be kind of like these kinds of things? Like they have like these weird,
Yeah, that's true.
uh, so that's what I'm just kind of curious. It's like, did this culture already know that like all this was gonna happen in the first place?
Maybe. Or maybe we're thinking about it in a weird way. Well, actually, I think it's probably a mix of both. Because from what I recall, I think I actually remember like reading up like some like story thing about this game. And I remember they actually mentioned that something about like some of the ancient kings of this game or something from like this area. They they like they had like some actually it's kind of technically spoilers a little bit, but later on there's a place that has flowers and the people of this tribe they used to eat it. And those flowers are what creates the parasites or something like that, I think. And a lot of
Oh,
people who used to eat those used to just straight up die, and those who didn't die became stronger, and they were the ones who would become kings.
okay. So that does make sense to like what's going on this wall, but those flowers that you're mentioning, so that wasn't something done by Umbrella, was it?
Well, it is because the flowers just kill people. They cultivated it in well, I don't know. It's I forget exactly like the details, but I'm pretty sure they're connected somehow. Like they use it to create monster things. But the
Hmm.
Las Plagas things, from what I recall, I think that's actually more of a like an old ancient like creature from like
Hmm.
that's more dealing with Resident Evil 4, where like they excavated some like old creatures or something, and then they found out that later on that like they invaded their bodies or something because like they breathed it through the air or something. Um,
Hmm.
so that's how they got infected, and that's how it happened or something.
Hmm. Okay, that makes sense, and that's fair enough and everything. Um, and then this one, it represents much more of a peaceful time. Um,
Yeah, it
goodness.
looks nice.
Hmm. I'm glad I like all these different things, and I do feel bad for them because like this is pretty much telling a story of like a culture and people that were like thriving and they were enjoying themselves. And when you look at that other wall, it's just like, well, they lost it all just because of like, um, I mean, I guess we can blame it on a part like of Umbrella, but obviously power corrupts, and then this is what ended up happening to these people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and actually I didn't notice this detail, but like this one on the left is actually eating this one's head. So Yanklet is committing war.
Like that, of course.
Yanklet, it
um,
all goes back to that.
like that. Anyway, let's move on then. Oh, you broke it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was almost never able to break those for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yanklet.
sometimes they do have treasure, but like that.
Yeah. And I do apologize since like that was a bit of like talking in regards to all this, but for two reasons. One, because it definitely ties into the story in its own way. But two, again, like even if the story itself of this game is fake, there was an artist that may not have worked on like Chris and Sheva, but they definitely worked on all the backgrounds and all the different designs of all this. So I
Hmm.
think people tend to like run past all of this and they kind of ignore everything that's going on the sides.
Yeah, so it's still nice to appreciate like all the little details and stuff, because
Mhm.
not really many people actually appreciate that stuff most often. Most people just like straight up just run through the game and don't really like pay attention to those little things. So, yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
uh, did you see in the ground?
On the ground?
Yeah, in front of me.
No, you can't. You're not
Uh,
allowed to live.
uh, there's another one. You walked through.
Mm, no, you can't. I actually do apologize. I actually do try to like if I ever see a bug in the house, I'll actually like actively try to find a way to get it out of here. But I mean, those things were like freaks. I can't let that happen.
That is true. If I ever actually saw a tarantula that giant, like the size of like an entire head, because I know there actually are tarantulas that big in reality. It's
Ooh.
like I no, I don't like that. Oh,
Oh no.
it's fine. I think this
Mike.
is like a puzzle room, so we'll be fine.
Mike.
Um, like I had too much stuff, so I couldn't even grab it. Um, but yeah, like you just you just threw it.
Yeah, Glenn, I want to hit you in the back of the head with it.
Hmm. So I'm just gonna say don't like touch anything yet. Don't like use the mirrors because no, you that. Uh, don't do anything yet because that those kill us.
Oh,
Um,
it's a one-hit deal?
yeah. So don't do anything yet. One of us is gonna have to do the thing, the puzzle thing, and then the other one of us has to stand here so we can just be safe. So I'll let you
Okay.
do it first, just because I think you'll enjoy doing it.
Okay. So you want me to... Oh,
Try to
what's that
solve the
over there?
puzzle. What?
Okay, so you want me to give you like commands as to where to go and stuff like that?
No, you go down there and do it. You could use
Oh,
the
okay.
mirrors now. Since because the only
So,
way that one of us can die is just if one of us is using the thing and the other one of us is down there because the beams of light they kill us. That's why.
okay, that makes sense. So, oh, wrong way. Sorry, I did not know that the mirrors work this way.
It's fine. You can take your time.
Uh, did I do it?
No. Oh.
You left the game. Oh no.
What happened? Overwrite current. What?
Oh no.
Uh, what happened?
I'm not
uh,
sure. And also, sorry, I'm laughing because like Sheva, like she got controlled by the computer. She automatically just ran into the lights, like just full first, not thinking about the consequences. She just ran into it and then just flopped down.
okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna cut it off here and we'll just like jump back to wherever. I guess we'll
Um,
see.
I think oh, we're right here actually.
Okay. So it's like a checkpoint.
Yeah, Claire. I kind of forget. Whenever I play by myself, it actually saves at the last checkpoint, which you can technically cheat at the game a little, so that's why you can get S ranks better. But yeah, Cloud, we're back to where we were.
Okay. In that case, I'll like continue the recording from here then.
Okay. Like like now or
Yeah,
I'm
that.
guessing you're not cutting it.
Yeah, that I'll restart it from
Hey,
here.
Cloud, don't even my pants.
No, it's because there was a spider right behind you.
Why, Cloud? Well, thank you, but also,
I thought
hey,
that's
Cloud.
way too big. It's like,
Hey, Cloud.
but also
But
it's
I
like,
mean, like, what?
because it's not even doing anything to us. Even in this game, they're docile.
Hey, Cloud, the poor eight-legged freaks. Yep.
You were gonna say something, no?
Well, I was gonna ask, like, are we like starting
Yeah,
where we left off? But I guess
well,
yeah.
I was just starting here because the checkpoint was like really quick by, so so yeah, like thankfully we don't really have to actually like we don't actually the strength. I don't really like. Yeah, we thankfully don't actually have to restart like that entire sequence we did earlier. It like we got a checkpoint, so thankfully we just restart from here where we were.
Yeah. So yeah, Cloud. That means you can go and leave all the useless banter in between then.
No,
No, Cloud. You have to go and leave it in.
no.
Um, and that's the reason I stole your egg. So. Okay, so I'm just gonna do what I did last time, and I'm going to run all the way to that specific mirror and see if the mine do it. It hopefully won't go and cause the same trouble again, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So grab the mirror, turn it this way, and there you go.
I thought that was fast. You solved it.
Did I actually already do it?
Yeah, that was it.
Why, Cloud? That was very underwhelming.
Yeah, that was this. It's like, oh yes, this looks super cool and super easy.
Yeah. I mean, Koopa, very smart guy. I do good thing now, yes.
There's nothing else here, just so you know. I mean, the ball there, it looks cool, but that's it. I mean, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. Is that even possible in reality? I don't think it is.
What this light? This
Yeah,
work?
that would be cool if it was, but I don't think it is. Why?
It just shatters. It just does like a meme explosion. It just like bursts right there.
Come on, hurry up!
We're going down? Oh, it's an elevator. I did not know this.
Yes, there's another one. Surprise.
Right, Cloud. I felt very impulsed to just walk into it immediately. So.
I think that happened. Like I don't know. It's because it's so shiny. That's why. And it just looks like like just like a laser beam that you just want to walk into or something.
Hey, Cloud.
But yeah, you can do it again if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I can stand here. Why? uh.
Hey, Cloud. I'm using my big thighs to go and solve problems.
Mhm.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah, this one's definitely more complicated. The other one was just like telling you, like showing you how to use it, I guess.
One, Cloud, they really decided to go and spike it up quite a bit.
Mhm. I think there's oh no, it's just yeah, you only have one end goal though still, so
Okay,
but it is still a
so
little more complicated. I thought that was really fast actually.
hey, Cloud, yes.
Right.
Koopa is super smart, yes.
Yeah,
Um,
you're very smart.
hey, Cloud.
Okay, Roger. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
It's just funny because they just straight up only start saying "come on" and that's it.
Come on!
I guess very aggressive.
I think I'll let you keep doing it just because I pretty much already have done this in the past at some point anyway, so yeah, but wait, I need to find a safe spot first.
Okay. There's a big treasure chest in the middle. Actually, I'll let you go ahead and open it later.
Well, I could go in here first. Let me see if there's anything. Oh, there's spiders.
Oh,
And I'm in trouble.
I need your
hi,
help!
hi.
Oh, I didn't
Hey,
even
Cloud,
know
these
that you
things are
can't.
disgusting.
I didn't know that you actually can't take them off yourself.
No, they start sapping away your life and everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is not a very good sight at all.
Oh yeah, that is very gruesome. Where did the
I was about
spikes
to say,
even
like, how
come
did the
from?
person? Um,
I guess there's holes? Like, no, it doesn't look like that.
yeah, this looks like a booby trap, but the thing is that there's no spaces showing as to where they came from.
Yeah, so I guess like some bad guys just like stabbed him and then they just left like that. I guess.
Yeah. Also, the guy's, for lack of a better word, I'm sorry, but it looks like he's wearing a skirt, but it doesn't look like anything, the people here would go ahead and where?
Oh, it says if you put investigate, it says some kind of trap. No, it looks like an execution chamber.
Way to go. Yeah, this is much more of a tortured place because I mean you can also see this part here on the wall.
Where?
In that wall behind you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, clever. Actually, kind of reminds me for some reason. Isn't there like an underground like catacomb in like Paris or something like that?
There is, yes, the tunnels. I haven't looked into it too much, but yes, there's definitely. Um, it's a very ghastly place because a lot of people were. Yeah, a lot of stuff went down in there.
Hmm.
You probably may want to get the treasure chest in the middle, just because I'm pretty sure that like once they start spinning all of this stuff. Oh boy.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Whoopsie doopsie.
Okay, let me go grab
Okay.
it then.
Alrighty. Just immediate laser.
Nej, klar. Nej, klar. What?
But
Oh, you're
it's
just.
just a prank, bro. There you go, you climb.
It's nothing.
That doesn't look like nothing.
It was a trap.
You climb. They deceived us with big treasure chests. How dare they? Oh, whoa, jeez. Why you climb? I don't want to get close to these things.
Wait, they didn't kill them? They should have died.
It did do a big chunk, but yeah, there's still some here and there.
I wonder why there's such a phobia of creatures with lots of long legs and that's it.
I
Big
think a
long
lot of
legs.
creatures that are like that, they're either venomous or poisonous, and I guess through the history, it's been ingrained into us. Like, for example, a centipede, it's very, very venomous. A spider would also do that kind of stuff. So, I mean, all these creatures, they do have that thing in common. So it does make sense, and that also just means that, yeah, avoid things with many legs.
Yeah, I guess that is true, and 'cause they're weird anyway. So, but then you have like crabs, and crabs like they have a lot of they have the same amount of legs as spiders, but they're not poisonous. I mean, they could pinch you and it hurts, but like people eat them. um,
Hey, Clark.
mhm.
But we're also human. We're very prone to like killing something and then trying to find out like what it tastes like. Just because like, oh, this looks like it might taste like something good. And I kind of hate that because that's the reason why a lot of animals went extinct or endangered. So, hooray for humans' natural curiosity.
Yeah, that's true. Like with mushrooms, like a ton of mushrooms are like super duper poisonous, but then we found out that some of them are like edible, and
Mhm.
those are the only ones we can eat. Which I don't know why they're edible. Like I never actually like looked into that, but that is also kind of weird, I guess. But I'm not gonna talk about that because I know you don't like mushrooms.
Hey, Clyde, yes. What was I gonna say about that? So yeah, no, I'm pretty sure a lot of people had to go and try mushrooms until somebody was like, "Oh wait, this one's not poisonous," and yeah.
Hey, it looks like this
See.
guy's holding an egg in his mouth.
Wait, Clyde. Good for him. He's getting his nutrition.
Hey,
Oh, that's where it's supposed to go. Okay.
well, so the thing about this room is that you have many different choices. Um, where are you? Oh,
Over here on this one.
so you see this door that I'm pointing at?
On my way.
You see?
Oh, yes.
So you can point it there. That's a secret room. And then on the other side, there's another door like that. So you can point it over there too. That's another secret room. And then the goal is to, you see like where I'm pointing all the way over there? The one all the way over there is where we have to go.
Gotcha. Okay, so I can kind of work with that. So let's go
And-
get things rolling and see.
Yeah, I don't actually know what happens when you point it at this guy. I forgot. So you can try that. Oh. No.
What happens when I point it to you?
Hey, that was almost like a jump scare.
I'm so sorry. I didn't see that you were there. Here you go. I give you this as a form of peace.
No.
Very fun.
It's
That was
fine.
very good timing. Okay, so I don't think there was, unless you want to go
Oh,
into
what?
like the oh, what
I walked into it this time. It's because I
Why?
saw this pillar and I remember I saw you knock down one, so I was like, oh, maybe this is another one of those. But then like I just I just walked into it.
No, you cut. It's perfectly fine. But yes, you were like a moth to the flame. You were like, ah, yes, shiny lights.
Like I didn't even know it was there. That's fine. But yeah, you well, don't start yet actually. Let me go up here and then you can start. Okay.
Okay. I don't think there was anything in the torture room, was there?
There is just bad guys. I think because the chest isn't open again, so I think if we don't have to open it. Like honestly, like it's just bad guys.
Yeah. But no, in the torture room, the one where the guy was impaled and stuff like that.
I don't think so. You could check and it's already open, so you could check if you want. I think there's spiders too though, so but it's just like two.
Nah. No, you cut. I suddenly became very, very lazy. So,
Okay.
yeah, you cut. Okay.
I think that you almost got it.
Yeah, no. Right now, I just went ahead and moved the cup. Oh. No, you cut. I have to go ahead and do all this. Well, actually, no, it's not that much.
Actually, you know what? I forget if you actually can even point it at them now that I remember, now that I'm thinking about it. Because they might be too high now that I'm thinking about it. So maybe if you point it at the skull guy, the one that has like an egg in his mouth, I think then you can maybe open the other doors. But you can still try pointing it at the doors if you want.
Okay. Yeah, because the way that this is set up, it's going to be a little weird, but I'll do my best. Let's see.
Like that. Yeah, so okay, that opens the doors.
Oh,
Like that. Yes.
that opened 2 out of the 3.
Well, there's only 2 doors.
Oh, wait, but there was like 2 secret doors, and I saw the real one,
What do you mean?
the one way in the back.
The way in the back is where we have to go.
Okay. But yeah, Clyde, that one's still not open unless there's like another puzzle that way.
No, you're gonna have to do the puzzle again. So you're gonna have to make it so the laser points that way afterwards. But this is like an optional thing, so it's like extra treasure basically.
Alrighty, I guess we'll go and take care of this stuff first.
Yeah.
No, Clyde, this is not treasure at all.
I thought that's very gruesome. Well, you did get something right now.
Mm-hmm. Fire's in a real number here.
Hmm? Oh.
Basically, Chris's commentary is like, this looks to be like an altar. And Fire's really done a number in this place.
Chavez says it's quite the gruesome scene.
Yeah, Clyde. I guess both Chris will go and give him commentary, which is kind of nice, and I guess both of us will just give the others information.
Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't glad all that for a stinky gold beetle. How dare they? They wanted to give us spooky skeleton man.
I think it gives you a decent amount of stuff though. So I think that's snakes. Wait, where did it go? Oh, it's outside now.
There you go. Give me the egg.
I think that.
Yeah, Clyde. I'm very aggressive about the eggs. I must always go and have eggs for myself.
I think there's gonna be more snakes, just so you know.
Well, Clyde, yes. More reasons for eggs.
Oh, I found one. I think that was just like the what is it called? The rosca?
Rosca. Uh-huh.
The cake, it's a Mexican cake, right?
Yes, uh-huh. The Rosca de Reyes, the king's cake.
Yeah, I like that cake. It's tasty.
I'm glad, yes.
But yeah, it's because I was saying like, oh, there's another stick. Breaking these is like getting like the little baby in the cake.
Well, glad, yes.
It's
The
like, oh,
plastic
yes.
baby.
We got the baby. Now we have to. Now we got like a bad surprise.
Well, glad, yes. We don't really do that ourselves too much. We like obviously go ahead and get the cake. It's like, oh, it tastes very tasty, but I got kind of surprised because I did once go ahead and do it through Mardi Gras, and they served it. It was very nice. It was very colorful, and they added some ice cream with it. So it's nice celebrating the 2 ways. The what is it called? Dia de los Reyes, and then Mardi Gras.
Yeah, glad yes. I wonder why there's like these are piles of gold. No, why don't they like literally pick up the gold?
Yeah, Clap, because it's the stinky gold coins that are the chocolate coins that are covered in like gold aluminum foil.
Right? Well, still, they could eat it. They would probably restore health because if eggs restore health, then that restores health too.
Yeah, Clap. Also, I'm trapped in this. How do I exit?
Hold on. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, so in this room.
Okay, okay.
No, I think you were right. I don't think there's anything in here then.
Oh,
No.
oh, dang it.
Why?
I'm so sorry. I came over here to just be like, maybe he might need more help, and then it's just like, whoop, there's
Oh,
Jeff.
no, that's okay. Then I appreciate that.
Well, you ain't Clap, but I'm pretty sure we have to go and do that part again, I'm assuming.
I think we are gonna need to get the treasures again, probably, but I'm not too sure.
It looks like that is probably going to be a yes.
Yeah.
I can do the puzzle real quick.
Okay.
Why, Clad? I'm pulling in Aaron Hansen right now.
Like that, it's fine.
Clad. I feel so bad for him in regards to that because it's like it's not that he's bad. It's just, well,
Well, it's not even that. It's just the fact. It's because they have to talk for one, and like it's not easy to be talking and also like focusing on something at the same time, and especially when it comes to like their stuff. They really have to like, well, it's like I don't know. It's not easy to do that to begin with. For some people, it comes more naturally. It's a bit more easier to do. Um, but like I'm on the same level with him where it's like, yeah, it's kind of you have to have like different focuses to do that kind of stuff. And then as soon as like a puzzle comes up or something with like high focus comes up, then it's like it's just not easy to have your focus on all that.
yeah, because I mean, like, thankfully, this game it's not too demanding when it comes to attention. I'm pretty sure we might have like a lot of like bumping into each other and just doing like silly errors here and there in other series, but it is very difficult to go ahead and juggle these things since it requires for you to be like, hey, what's going on? Like, what did I just hear? And also paying each other to like each other's conversations as well. So it's definitely a lot to juggle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that of course. So yeah, I mean it's not bad. So it's just yeah, it's also like that in combination with like sometimes you don't really want to like look at the rules and stuff. So like watch tutorials and stuff because it takes too long. So it's like yeah, let's just do it.
But yes, I already got the gold beetle from the other room, so I'm just gonna help you here to go in and get all the treasures then.
Okay, but I got 3 eggs.
Why, Cloud? I demand all 3.
No.
Hmm.
Oh, this is kind of weird. This place was like not as well lit before. Now it's like very well lit. Oh, I think it's because of this light. There we go. It looks like how it was before now. Now it just looks pitch black.
I'm glad yet we desecrated all this nice religious stuff.
Yeah. So wait, don't move it yet, because I need to go up here first.
Okay, so let me get myself into position. So basically, all I need to do is just move it this way.
Wait, that was
That's
fast.
ready.
But you said you were stuck though.
Yes, so you're probably gonna have to move one of these. You're gonna have to turn one of these so I can go in and get out. I would recommend to move the one for this one right here. Oh wait, no. No.
I think moving that one, the one that's like over here.
Yeah.
But I don't what. Like where? Oh, okay. Wait.
If you move this one,
But wouldn't that like undo the puzzle though?
it would, but no. It'll do it'll undo the puzzle temporarily.
Oh, so you'll redo it then?
Yeah, Clem. So you're gonna go to the one that I'm pointing at, and you're going to move to the right.
This one?
Yeah, I trust you. You go ahead and just grab it. You move it to the right, and it should undo the puzzle temporarily.
Uh.
You're okay.
But you have
Just
to go
grab
like
it and-
over here first, though, don't you?
No. That'll go ahead and turn me into a crisp.
Well, if I move
Yeah.
it to the right, my right or your right?
You're right. So you press ZR and then to the right.
Okay.
If not, if it goes wrong, then I'm Bofu.
I think it is gonna kill you, but
No, you gotta trust me.
well, no, because look, let's be real though. Look, because the laser's right here, right? It's
Uh-huh.
going up over there, and then it's going over there, and then it's going over here, and then it's going over here. So if I move it to the right, then that laser is
It'll be-
gonna like go right through you all the way over here or something. No?
I think I do know one thing that might happen, but no, you can do this.
You're fine. Oh wait.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were gonna walk into it. I
Yeah,
was
me
like,
too.
oh, jeez, I don't want that. Okay. thank
okay.
very
You
good.
so you're right.
Now what do I do? Hold on.
Okay. So wait. Let's see. So
I just reverse it. No. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Sit back.
Okay. Oh yeah. Wait,
Sorry, the laser. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go. So yeah, Clyde, now we can leave. I think that we're both kind of panicky about that.
Yay, Clyde. But yes, Clyde, that was a test of trust, and you've passed with flying colors. Now give me an egg.
No.
Give me an egg.
No.
I need an egg.
No, you give me the egg.
No.
I need an egg.
It's just so funny when Chris says, he's just, give me an egg.
Give me an egg.
I need an egg.
And then Sheva says, I need an egg, like she actually needs it.
Yay, Clyde. She demands an egg. It's her life
I need
support.
an egg.
Okay, let's go down.
Yay, Clyde. That was a very charming thing. I like that entire part.
So I think, I think this is the end of the chapter, though, technically. So I don't think we're... What?
You probably may want to start eating some eggs just in case.
No, it's fine. I'm 100% sure.
Just watch you walk into an explosion.
No, that's fine. See, I told you.
Um,
I don't know.
oh.
Hey, well, look, it's Animal Crossing garden.
How can they survive underground?
These are no ordinary flowers. Wait.
He found another egg.
Hey, God, yes, he's so excited. He's like, follow me.
He found another egg. He found the egg cache. Yes,
Oh, no.
look. They make eggs.
No, God.
The egg company.
What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know. Doesn't look like anyone's been around for a while.
You can be sure they wanted to keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Triso logo on it. Are they working together?
Why, God, a bigger mystery has unfolded.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, gotta be?
Well, look, you got Sack, and I got
Mhm.
Ack.
Why, God, yes, very good. Yeah, I can definitely see how the time would have been a factor in that. But, God, other than that, well, it says that we 5 times and 4 times, so that also does make sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we did die a lot.
Mm-hmm. God, I'm very happy about this whole expedition. So, glad.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, so honestly, I do apologize since that technically went a little bit longer than expected since all the different deaths. But I actually thought I thought it was a very silly episode this time around. That was a lot more action than was expected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this chapter too because it was one of the slower paced chapters technically.
Mhm.
So I really like it. So,
Yeah,
I
glad.
think that the next chapter is
No.
pretty fun too, but I think it's pretty long, so I think we'll leave it at that for now.
Okay, that's not a problem. So yeah, Cloud, with that being said, give me all your eggs at this point.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that ever.
Cloud, fine. You get this. Since well, never mind. This is still considered egg. Never mind. I take back my offer.
No, you can give it to me.
No, Cloud,
I'll give you one
my
of these eggs. I will give you one.
But okay. No, Cloud, yes, we're doing transactions of egg. Wait a minute. One of these. No, Cloud, that's not
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, Clan, I told you I'll give you one of them.
No, Cloud, I need all 5.
No, you thought that's way too many. That's not worth it.
Fine, then we're ending this episode in grumpy form.
Okay, fine. I'll give it to you. I'll give you 5. I'll give you 4.
No, fine, we'll do that.
Okay.
Why, Claude, you've made me a very happy man with all these. Wait a minute, that's 3, Claude.
Well, you have to give me yours too.
Until you go ahead and give me yours. Why, Claude, you've done it.
Why? I got an achievement.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Because I have all
You're a
4
collector
eggs.
of all types.
I have all 4
Yeah.
eggs in my inventory. That's why.
Hey, Claude, so there you go. We ended up changing it into a very happy ending. You are now the collector of all eggs. You're master eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Claude. So I guess putting it on that note, I guess thank you everyone for joining us for this episode. Thank you so much for watching us go ahead and burn to a crisp and then just turn into very tasty bacon. But yeah, this was a very wonderful episode. We got to go and talk about art. We killed a lot of spiders, and then eggs. That's always a wonderful thing to go ahead and encounter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. I really appreciate everyone who watches and stuff. All the ancient clown babies who are watching.
There you go, Euclid. I was kind of half expecting it's like you're supposed to be playing bad cop in a way, so yeah, Euclid, you have to go and call them stinky and ancient clown babies.
Well, but I'm not actually mean. In real life, I'm actually super nice.
But you call them ancient clown babies.
Well, that's because they are ancient clown babies.
I guess that's your form of a compliment given in a very like sassy tone.
Well, yeah, if you're an ancient clown baby, then that means you have like super incredible like cosmic horror powers or something.
Well, yeah, Cloud. It makes it sound like one of those ancient shrunken kids, but like ancient shrunken heads, but like with a bib or something.
No, yeah, clown. But also you forgot the clown part of it.
Yeah, Cloud, the clown wig and the red nose.
Yeah, clown. Now that's what it is.
Yeah, Cloud. So yes, you can honk their nose, and then they'll go ahead and steal your souls, and then it'll make the little silly honking nose when the honking sound when it does it.
Yeah, that's so. Yes, that's what everyone who's watching is. That's their powers. So they're actually super formidable. Yeah, that's a compliment for sure.
I'd be very terrified if our audience who actually was a crowd of ancient clown babies. And it's like, hello, welcome. And just like, you just see all of these like floating entities. And if we like mess up, like they'll honk their own noses and then. Yeah. But yeah, no, thank you. Okay, yes, you're not a bad cop. You're a sassy tsundere bean. Yes.
Like that. Don't word it like that.
Well, yeah, Clyde, you like the compliments, but you don't want to admit it because your heart is like.
Well, I do like
Sad.
compliments. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Clyde, because yes, you're a very nice bean at heart.
Yes. I,
Okie dokie. But no worries. But all right then, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we'll go ahead and catch you on the next time then.
yeah. So bye bye for now. Thanks for coming by.
All right then, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.